senators, and representatives, I have the distinguished honor of presenting.
At the turn of the 20th century, American presidents sought to expand U.S. influence in Latin America, each with distinct strategies. President Taft championed dollar diplomacy, promoting economic ties to ensure stability. Meanwhile, President Wilson's moral diplomacy emphasized democratic ideals and peace, rejecting imperialism. Let's explore these contrasting policies and the challenges they faced in the complex political landscape of Latin America. Dollar diplomacy, coined during William Howard Taft's presidency, sought to replace military intervention with economic influence. By encouraging American businesses to invest in Latin America, Taft hoped to foster stability and create mutually beneficial relationships. For example, in Nicaragua in 1911, the U.S. provided loans to stabilize its economy in exchange for control over customs and railroads. However, this policy faced backlash, with critics labeling it as economic imperialism that prioritized U.S. corporate interests over local welfare. Woodrow Wilson's moral diplomacy aimed to promote democracy and human rights while condemning imperialism. This policy faced significant challenges in Mexico during the revolution that unseated dictator Porfirio Diaz in 1911. Political instability followed, and in 1913, General Victoriano Huerta seized power through the assassination of President Madero. Wilson refused to recognize Huerta's regime, condemning it as undemocratic. Instead, he supported Venustiano Carranza, who ousted Huerta in 1914 with American assistance. Despite its idealistic goals, moral diplomacy was tested when Pancho Villa, a revolutionary rival to Carranza, launched attacks on American citizens in 1916. In response, Wilson sent General John J. Pershing into Mexico to capture Villa. Although the expedition failed to capture him, it underscored the challenges of implementing moral diplomacy in a volatile political landscape. Both dollar diplomacy and moral diplomacy aim to expand U.S. influence and promote stability in Latin America, but differed in approach. Dollar diplomacy relied on economic investments, while moral diplomacy emphasized democratic principles. Yet both faced criticism: dollar diplomacy for fostering resentment and moral diplomacy for inconsistencies in its application. Their legacies remind us of the complexities of U.S. foreign policy, where ideals and interests often collide. These contrasting approaches continue to shape our understanding of diplomacy in a changing world.